I'm going to take you through a basic warm-up exercises, okay, to get you loose and warmed up and ready to go for pitching, before you would pitch, before you throw, any exercises before the game. So what do we always start with? What do I always start you with?
Start off with like
Yeah, but recently.
Yeah.
You remember?
Recently, I don't know.
Yeah, so you don't remember because we haven't done it enough. So the reason we're filming this is so you have access to this on your own and you could just watch it, okay? So if I give you a structured warm-up progression, like today it's gonna take probably 15, 20 minutes, okay? But ideally it's only gonna take 10, okay? All right, so I would grab a baseball. Grab two, actually. Huh? Oh, yeah, no. Well, I don't want that one. Come on, man.
It's not a Reaper's Den.
Yeah, you gave me the Reaper's Den ball. I want the Major League Baseball. Duh. Use this one. It's Danny's signature on it. Perfect. All right. All right, Steve, so here's the baseball-specific warm-up for him, okay? You're gonna roll out with a lacrosse ball, baseball against a wall, okay? You filming me right now? Oh, perfect. So he's gonna warm up against the wall, okay, tissue quality, roll the knots out, right? Where do we go? You remember? I know we've only done it like once or twice. Start in the back.
Yeah, start on the back.
Right?
To the side.
Start on the back here, then you cross your right arm across, or left arm across your chest,
Yeah.
right? And then we do the front. We do here, up and down, right under your clavicle, and then right. You ready?
Yeah, fine.
All right, come on over here. All right, so first thing, over here, bud. Over here. First thing we start with, give me the ball. Okay, you're gonna put the ball right here behind your shoulder. Put the ball against the wall. Go against the wall. Okay, now what I want you to do is roll back and forth. Oh wow, you're already sore? Sore from pitching? Roll back and forth. I just want you to do 10, 15 reps, okay? The whole purpose of this is to break up those knots in that sore spot that you're finding right now. Because now that you're starting to throw from a further distance, 60 feet, 6 inches, okay, it's gonna put more stress on your arm. The stronger you get, the harder you throw, the more wear and tear you're gonna experience. So you're gonna start getting like knots and trigger points like right here. How's that feel?
Fine.
Fine? What about right here? Oh, look at that one.
That hurts.
Yep. Okay, so now next thing I want you to do is cross your arm across your chest. That's to get your scapula out of the way. Now roll back and forth. How's that feel?
Feels fine.
Feels fine. Roll back and forth, roll up and down. Ah, there it is. So before you pitch, after you pitch. Okay, you need to do this on a consistent basis. Your body responds to frequency, okay? Not duration. So I don't want you to do this for an hour. All you need to do is 10, 20 reps, okay, a couple times throughout the day. But before and after you pitch, you need to do this if you want to keep your arm healthy, okay? All right, next one. All right, so take your glove off. So you can use a baseball, but today we'll use a lacrosse ball. You need to, let me see it. So he needs to make sure he puts 2 baseballs, and this is good for you too, Stephen. Put 2 baseballs, okay, in a glove. Lie down on your side. The whole reason of this is like basically you're gonna have it as a pillow to keep your neck in neutral alignment. Lie down on your left side. Yep, that left. There you go. Okay, so put this under his head, right here. Okay, now this ball. Okay, lift up. Okay, right, basically like right here, behind his shoulder. Okay, stack your shoulders. Roll around till you find a sore spot. Yeah, right there. Oh, make sure you zoom in on that pain face right now. Look at that. Look at that. Good. So back and forth. Now the importance of this is because over time, you can listen to this too, AJ. Over time, the more you throw, the more you're going to use these muscles back here to decelerate and slow your arm down. So that causes a lot of tightness and friction, or not friction, adhesion. So those trigger points will build up and you'll lose what's called internal rotation. So this drill is to regain that, to make sure he stays healthy throughout the season. Because he's going to be pitching a lot. Lefties get overused quite a bit. Would you agree with that, Steven? Absolutely. All right, so next thing. All right, so the next thing, I didn't show you guys this, but keep that there. Lie down flat on your back. They're called rhythmic dynamic stabilizations. Remember doing these?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Scoot forward. I don't know what your obsession is with the wall, but come on. Lie down flat on your back. All right, arms straight up. So bend your knees. Relax your arm, dude. Bend your knees. There you go. All right, so this is a dynamic stability for your rotator cuff. It's basically to imagine a dimmer switch on a light bulb. Okay, you need to, his rotator cuff is all the way down. Okay, the light is really dim. We need to turn it all the way up to make sure it's active and it's timing properly. This whole reason is to make sure your rotator cuff is stabilizing your scapula and humerus in its place. So what you need to do, AJ, is I'm just going to press lightly on each side. Your goal, your whole goal is to keep your arm right here. Okay, so don't let me move your arm. Yep. Yep, good. So what I would do with this is I would do a couple sets of 10 seconds just to wake his rotator cuff up before he throws. So for AJ stretching, Steven, AJ stretching is like a lot of pitchers that you're going to work with. He has a lot of laxity, so he's already really, really loose. So what we need to do is we need to make sure he increases his stability. So strength training helps, but beforehand we're going to do 2 more sets. Keep your arm straight. And you got to be worried about stuff like that. So like if you see that, you got to you got to make sure it stays there. Okay, stay there. So keep that right there, okay?
Got it.
Because he's going to be at a higher risk for like Tommy John and arm injuries and rotator cuff injuries because he's so lax. So a lot of your training, a lot of your warm-ups, a lot of the drills we're going to be doing is going to be focusing on stability. Okay, do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
When you're really loose, you're at a higher risk for injury. So we need to tighten everything up a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing. And again, this should only take 10 minutes. Right now it's going to take 15 to 20 just because you're learning everything.
Okay.
So what I want you to do, okay, get in this position right here. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Switch your legs. There you go. All right, so stay right there. So we're going to do 3 positions of this, okay? So the important part here is keep your stomach tight. Keep your head back. So this is going to help him. So he slouches a lot. So if we can engage his core, stay tall, and help him with his positional awareness of where he's at, it's going to help a lot. So keep your arm right here. Don't let it move. See how much it just moves? Can't move. Yep, keep going. Hold it right here. See, I'm barely touching you. This just shows you how important it is for you to keep strength training and getting stronger. Because I'm barely touching you right now. Look at that. Where are you going? So if I'm barely touching you there, as you fatigue, okay, what's going to happen? Your arm slot's going to drop. And your control is going to be all over the place. Okay? So we do it there, come through, elbow tucks, elbow the midget, right? Head back, tuck your chin. Yep. Right here, stomach tight. So it's the same thing. See how you can't even hold your position, hold your arm in that position. Hold it right here. So the more we practice this, obviously the better it's going to get, but look, where are you going? We gotta work on that, right? Okay, last one. Extend out like you're following through. Elbow tucks. So same thing. Right? See how much give there is on that? Look at that. Okay, as the stronger he gets, the better that's gonna be. Okay, so when he's coming through and he's finishing and you're following through, your rotator cuff has to stabilize your arm. Right now, your arm goes to here before your rotator cuff kind of kicks in. So you can get away with pitching a lot. As you get older, you start throwing harder, more wear and tear you get. Okay, we need to make sure we do the proper training to make sure you stay healthy. Okay? Now, you ready to do the 2 exercises we just showed you? No, put the glove away, man. This is a warm-up. We're not in little leagues anymore. Stay right there. All right, nice and tall, stomach tight. Okay, your arms go above your head, right? So you're here, lunge out. Arm goes above your head, shrug, and then come back, okay? Go ahead, lunge out. Perfect, step back. Now step, bring your foot back. Yep. Now go with your right leg. Good, your left leg's stronger than your right, which is normal, but we just gotta make sure we're doing this. Keep your toe and knee straight when you step back. Yeah, that's better. Keep your arms straight, not you're going like this. Keep your arms straight and shrug up, okay? Do 2 more on each side. There you go. So Steven, this will be good for you to just watch and go through a lot of these, because you as a catcher, okay, if you see some of your pitchers doing some of these drills that I'll teach you, it's not going to be good for them. How many of your pitchers ended up getting hurt this year? A lot? Yeah, so if you can learn a lot of these things, you'll be able to keep your pitchers healthy, which is huge, huge. All right, last one. This is the one you struggle with. You got to get your butt up and moving, right? So feet together. We're just going to go arms straight out, and you're going to lunge. So this is the help. When you're coming out, you're striding down the mound. Okay, you're really tight and limited strength-wise. Okay, so this is, the more you drive off the mound, that's where all your power comes from. All of your power starts in the ground. Your legs drive you towards home plate. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get you stronger in this plane. So what you're going to do is you're going to lunge out, keep that leg straight, and then back. Okay? You hear my ankle crack. It's just like a lateral lunge in our warm-up. Okay? Step out, arm straight. Yep, and then back up. Just do one more on each side. Yep, arm straight. That's not straight, arm straight. Body awareness, AJ. It's important. There you go, that's better. All right, so that's more of like a dynamic mobility warm-up to make sure he's ready and prepared for the kind of stress that the body's going to take when he's pitching. Next thing we do is we do a progressive warm-up while he's throwing. Okay, back into a long toss, and then we hop on the mound. Okay, ready? All right. All right, so remember the first progression, we start you with as little moving parts as possible. The whole reason is I want you to get used to this position of being in the power position, okay, getting your arm slot down, getting your glove side right where it needs to be, posture, everything, right? Because the biggest thing with you is your body moves so uncontrollably that the more your body awareness improves, the better you're going to become as a pitcher. So if you're coming through here and you're dropping down, you need to know that in the warm-up before you hop on the mound. So this whole process is to teach your brain and to teach you, okay, the repetitive motions you need to get in, right? What is this called? Thumb to thigh, ball to sky, elbow to target, right? Chest to glove, elbow to midget. Okay, the whole reason we're doing that is for you, as you get older and as you get better at this, okay, the shorter time you're gonna have to do this. Okay, but now we need to ingrain this in your brain to where it's just like that. Okay, second nature. All right? So I would suggest you do at least 5 perfect repetitions here, okay? Weight back, so you're here. Weight back, getting in the position, making sure everything's right. Okay, reaching out and following through. So I would go 5 there. Okay, throw me the ball. Okay, then as you back up further to about 40 feet, 35, 40 feet, that's where I would add the step. Okay, so you step basically like you're on the mound. Okay, you're starting off the mound, you step onto the mound. Okay, drive straight down the line towards your target, right? Lining everything up. So step. Okay, step and throw, right? So don't short arm it. I know you're not on film right now, but even when you're practicing this, you still need to be doing the right mechanics. So it's step, elbow to target, and throw, okay? I would do 5 to 10 here, and it's all based on how you feel, okay? Then as you get back to 60 feet, okay, step and throw again, right? Good catch, AJ. Good. Okay, so I would do 5 probably at the mound. And then before you even hop on the mound for your bullpen, okay, or your pregame warm-up, I would start progressing back 2, 3 throws. Every 2, 3 throws, I would progress back and back up 5 feet, 5 to 10 feet. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to stretch your arm out. You're trying to increase your velocity as the season goes on, right? And we're trying to stretch it out to where you're getting warm. Okay, so if you're throwing 120 feet, you come back to 60 feet, 6 inches, you're really close, you're confident, you're under control. Okay? This is where you add the crow hop. And the way I teach the crow hop is just for a pitcher to get you using your backside, driving towards home plate. Okay, what is it? It's step, push, behind, and throw, right? It's not like you're catching a ball in the outfield. This is all to keep you square towards home plate, right? So it's drive off your back leg, really push, and then through. Okay? Got it? So I would do 5, 10 throws. It's based off of how you feel. Try and stretch it out. Then you're working your way back in. 1 throw every 10 feet until you get back to 60 feet, 6 inches. You couldn't find the strike zone. What happened?
Just kind of short arming it, and though I wasn't really accurate, I can't really find a good spot on the mound. It was just kind of like, it's kind of pathetic, to be honest.
I mean, I wouldn't beat yourself up over it. You're going to have bad outings. You know how many times I didn't get out of the first inning in my career? Not a lot, but it happened. Every now and then you're going to have outings where you look like you've never even touched a baseball. It happens. The way you handle that, the way you respond, says more about who you are than your last outing. Okay? So the biggest step is you're in here. You're in here trying to get better, trying to fix things. Okay, you could have quit, you could have gave up, you could have pouted like old AJ. And, you know you used to do that. You used to grab your hat, cry like a baby. Okay, so the biggest thing you need to do is you need to focus on, okay, what's next? What do I need to work on? Where was I struggling? Was it a confidence thing? No? Do you think the inconsistency when you were pitching kind of like made you start to think a lot more, and were you aiming instead of pitching? Do you know the difference?
Yeah, I was starting to aim.
You start to aim?
Yeah.
Okay, so that happens when your mechanics are inconsistent. When you're kind of all over the place or you're inconsistent with strikes, you start getting in your head. That's the last thing you want to do when you're pitching. Okay? You got to be out there. You got to trust that the process of you practicing leading up to that has put you in the position for you to be successful. Okay? Have you been practicing on a consistent basis? And, before you answer, how has the quality been? Has it been deliberate practice, or are you just out there just kind of throwing?
Just not going.
Okay, that's fine every now and then. What I want you to start to realize is the higher level you get, the more deliberate your focus needs to be on your skill work, on your mechanical aptitude, your mechanics as a pitcher, okay? So when you're practicing, the older you get, the more important it is. Would you agree with that, Steven? Yeah? It's extremely important, all right? The people who make it to his level master the basics. How basic have most of our pitching lessons been?
Basic.
Very basic, right? Because I'm a firm believer in mastering the basics. There's no need for you to get fancy. You're how old?
12.
12? Okay. So the important phase right now is for you to master the basics and start to gain your confidence out on the mound at 60 feet 6 inches. Okay? Because if I would have taught you a changeup at 50 feet, you would have completely had to change everything. Okay, so now that you're getting comfortable, the biggest thing is getting comfortable on the mound. Once you get comfortable on the mound, then we start to introduce other pitches. Okay? Ready? So you're going to start here. Okay, going through this. Okay, I'm going to back up. Then you step and throw. Back up more, step and throw, and then we're going to long toss. Okay? So the reason we're doing this is so you have access on your own, okay, when you're not with me. All right? How many times have I said something and wanted you to do something, but you just couldn't really remember because it was a week or two ago? Happens quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
Happens to me all the time. Don't worry about it. But now you're going to have access all the time. You're going to be famous. My business coach has like a couple 100,000 followers on, not Instagram, but he has a couple 100,000 like baseball coaches and players on his email list. I could put you out there, you could be famous. Elbow. Why are you rushing, man? See? Get in the position first. Spread your feet out. I could tell from here. Good. Okay, now, I can catch the ball. Okay, get in this position. Focus on your technique. Okay? Chest to glove, elbow to target, or elbow to midget, and follow through. You're short arming it. You're getting here, and it's like you're stopping. Okay, follow through. Stop, stop. What do you know that was a bad rep. Why'd you even start? Look, you went like that. It's got to be, like I was just saying earlier, it's got to be deliberate. You got to do the same thing every time. Okay, spread your feet out. There you go. Start, ball in your glove. Thumb to thigh when it gets mid belt. When it gets here, weight goes back to your backside, right? Okay, why are you going like this and turning? Shouldn't it just go here? Okay, again, it's attention, stop. AJ, your attention to detail, okay, needs to improve, because if you're like the littlest thing can change the result in a pitch, okay? So the way you practice leading up to the game, leading up to your outing, is going to have an impact on your ability to throw strikes. Okay, you just struggled, correct? Okay, what's happened in the first 3 attempts that you throw in a baseball? I said nope, 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 nope. You know why? Because that little bit, Steven, you could back me up, that little bit could mean the difference in a strike, a home run, and a pitch over the backstop. Or with you, you short arm it, so a pitch in the dirt, right? Attention to detail needs to improve. You got it? So thumb to thigh, ball to sky, spread your feet out. Thumb to thigh, ball to sky, get in this position first. Okay, throw. It's pretty good. It's a lot better. Okay, just 2 more. Scoot back a little bit. Thumb to thigh, ball to sky. It's good, but you could tell you're in your head, and when you're in your head in practice, you're 100% going to get in your head in the game. Okay? It's got to be fluid. You're getting here, and like, you have like a false start. Throw the ball. AJ, you're a really good pitcher. Okay? I could say that all I want, but until you feel that way, it's not going to translate, okay? You got to have confidence in yourself and your ability. Throw. See what I'm talking about? Steven, you seen that at all? Yeah? What's happening? Yeah. You see he's like here and then he kind of does like a false start? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so the problems you're having, they don't change at the professional level. They still have them. Okay, but that's even more of a reason why you need to focus. The higher up you go, would you, and I've never played at professional level. The higher up you go, the more attention to the basics they have? Yeah? Okay.
We can always play a very good game of catch. Basically what it is, we're the best catch players in the world.
Yeah.
That's all that's what you can play a better game of catch than other people. Because the attention to the small things, hitting in the chest, these things, power position.
Professional baseball players telling you that. You might want to listen. All right, let's go 2 more. See how much better that was? It's much smoother. Okay. There was no false start. Where did the ball go? Straight to my chest. So the biggest thing you got to do is repeat that every single time. Okay? And don't be happy like as a pitcher, you never want to settle with right now. You can always get better at something. Okay? So that was really good. Your focus should now be, how can I make that better? You understand? Pretty good. Okay, you're falling off to the side. That's why you're ending up on the third base side. Okay? So focus. Because, do you fall off on the third base side in the game? A little bit? AJ, you know why? Do you know why I can pick this off? I did all this stuff, man. I've been around baseball all my life. All right, step and throw. Step and throw. No, face me. Step and throw. Step, square your shoulders to me and throw. Okay, you just drop down. It's arm slot. Stay tall. Follow through. So Steve, we'll do a couple more. Like we'll do 2 at step and throw, and then I'll do the long toss, and then we'll get started on like pickoffs and fielding. What time you got to go, Steve? Much better. One more. How's your arm feeling, AJ, all right? Okay, good. Very good, much better. I'm gonna like this room. You hear that little pop he's got going on? Ooh, okay, AJ. Long toss, stop. Scoot back all the way to the wall. We only have 84 feet in here. So remember, step with your left, push off, go behind and drive, okay? It's pretty good. You drop down a little bit. Starting to get a little velo, starting to increase your little velo action here. that was some quick footwork there, though. That on his? Yeah. That was a lot better. That was like, it looked like you actually wanted to throw hard to me. There you go. Let me see that again, but look, straight in my chest. Don't take your eye off this UA symbol. You got it? Quick. What time is it, Gene? Just about 4? You gotta leave right at 4? No, that's fine. One more, AJ. Good one to end on that one. All right. So we'll go through the pickoffs. Okay, real quick. Film that, and then can you give me till like 4:05? Perfect. 3:55? Perfect. I can knock this out in 10 minutes. All right, so pickoffs. I'll be over there.
Be over there.
Over there?
Yeah, and have them pick. That way to you.
So the corner of the ladder? Right? Okay. Here. You need an A, B, C move. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
C move, just setting them up. B move, kind of
C move, yeah, C move is just saying, hey, I'm here. Okay? There are a couple things with a good pickoff move. Okay, you have to switch up the timing. You cannot get in the same routine where it's the same thing over and over. And trust me, you will. Everybody does. Okay, we always had guys specifically to do timing, to figure out, okay, he does this every time he throws a curveball, does this every time he throws a changeup. Okay, he does the same thing, he looks over once and then goes. So you got to vary those things up because baseball is very particular, they're very observant. That's why we measure literally everything. Okay? So C move is just say, hey, I'm here. Vary the looks up. Okay, it could be something as simple as, especially in your league, it could be something just as simple as, okay, you're looking home and you go over. Just saying, hey, I'm here. Okay? B move is what?
like not really trying to pick them off, but kind of like setting them up, you know.
B move is going to be quicker. Okay, you're going to do a couple looks. Okay, you can even come up and then go over.
Would a step off be too advanced?
Huh?
Would a step off be too advanced right now?
For him, yes. Yeah.
The step off's like the best for lefties. I think we read lefties so much better when they're up
Oh, yeah.
than if it's stepped up.
So
Yeah.
I mean, you could just see, the only reason I don't teach that with him is because his arm slot, it's an awareness thing with him. Because he's so lax, his ability to maintain the same arm slot every single time is very, very hard. So what's going to happen is he's going to go quick, and because he doesn't have a ton of experience, he's going to throw it down right field line. Have you done that before? Have you ever done like where you step off and throw?
Yeah, I have.
Did you throw it away?
No, I just, I mean, yeah.
Never, you've never thrown the ball away doing that?
You never thrown the ball away during a game now. No, like this, I haven't.
Stepping off, you've never thrown it away?
No.
You
Yeah,
sure?
First baseman had to get off his bag.
You
So
sure?
I never threw it again.
I don't know, I kind of feel like your dad told me you did.
No, that must have been with like a crazy other thing. No.
No? All right,
I didn't,
so,
I did this once.
so as you get more comfortable and confident,
Yeah.
I would just do that. I would do a ton of practice with that. It's kind of like in basketball, you do no-look passes.
Yeah.
You go against the wall, throw it against the same square every single time.
Yeah.
Same thing with that. You got to get here, bam, bam. Baseball is all about repetition. It's got to be quality repetition though. It can't just be, okay, in your gym just going through the motions.
Gotcha.
Got it? So C move, just saying, hey, I'm here. B move, vary up your looks. Okay? I would even do that. And remember, first thing on the mound before you even throw a pitch, draw a 45. And then what you do is you mark up with your cleat. So when you come down the line, umpire's never going to know if that was your most recent cleat mark. Right? And then you always, when you come down to a 45, if you're close, throw and walk towards first base. Okay?
So if it's like
If you stop there and you just go like this, it's obviously past 45. But if you go like this and you walk towards first, it's gonna make it very hard. Okay?
I thought it was a run down, so then you could like go to first base.
No, this is so they don't call a balk on you. Because if you go towards home plate, and then throw over to first, that's a balk.
Yeah.
How many balks have you done?
Not that much.
Not that much.
I haven't.
Not that much is too many.
I've never done the 45-degree angle.
Well, see, the higher up you go, the more you learn. Okay? You gonna be able to get it over here? What baseball field do you play on? Face that corner. Face the corner. Thank you. Oh, AJ, I love you, man. We're doing C move. Did he balk there, AJ, Steve? What about when he went like this?
Oh, before that.
Yeah. You gotta make sure umpires are very, they're strict. Okay, as you get older, you can't have any upper body movement. Okay, you went like this. You're here. Okay. Remember, AJ, for you to get to a higher level, you have to be held at a higher level. I'm not going to hold you to a standard of a 12-year-old. Light bulb. What's that? Did you see what he just did? He was like, I can't even do it, my back hurts. You're just really flexible, AJ, that's what I'm getting at. All right, one more good one. So remember, C, B, A moves, mix them up. Mix up your timing, mix up your looks. So again, it's one of those things you just got to practice. Tons of repetition, okay? Tons of practice. Last one we'll go through is covering home. So here's a perfect example. You have a professional baseball catcher at your disposal, right? So when I was in college, this is what we did. Okay, pass ball, you're 1-1-1, 3-3-3, back, 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 right? And are you jogging? This is AJ. Oh, really? No? Last time when I came to your game, you jogged home. It is a dead sprint as fast as you can, right? And they have no clue where the ball went. Okay, so what are you yelling?
4-1, 3-3-3, back, back, back.
Okay, so that's what you need to do, and that isn't just on you. That's practice as a team. Because if you and your catcher and everybody else aren't on the same page, okay, you got to value 90 feet. You ever heard that?
Yeah, so running a farther distance.
Now you got to value 90 feet. That if you run home and the catcher throws it and you can't catch it, and the other guys aren't there to back it up, where's the other guy going to go? Second or third, right? He's going to advance another base. So basically, because of a mental error, you didn't value 90 feet, so they just went from first to second or second to third. each base you go, your percentage of scoring increases exponentially.